Welcome to the Wilshire Gun Podcast.
What's going on, guys? Jacob here at Wilshire. It's already August, so let's jump right into it, right? Back to school month. Some of you parents are probably really happy about that. Some of you kids probably aren't, but anyway, let's get right into our August sales flyer, which you can probably see some of this stuff over here. I got a lot to cover this month and some pretty cool stuff. So FNs, I got FNs on sale. Pistol of the month, rifle of the month. First up, pistol of the month is going to be the FN Reflex. Nifty little carry gun. Falls into that, 365 Hellcat kind of size category. Comes in, FDE because FN. Pretty awesome little gun. Extended mag for the pinkies. Make sure you get a full grip on it. Very comfortable. Really nice. FN's a solid brand. That doesn't get as much love as it should. So FN Reflex is up for grabs this month. Then we got the FN Guardian. FN 15 platform. Solid sale price on these. You'll have to come in and check it out. FN makes super high quality, rifle barrels. You're going to get a super accurate rifle. It's kind of that step up into middle grade rifles, above what I would call the entry levels that we've talked about in the past. All the furniture, they're pretty nice up for grabs. FN Guardian, regular rifle of the month. Now, into the SIG stuff. The SIG stuff isn't necessarily on sale, but it is our feature rifles and pistols, and they are super cool. So you're definitely going to want to come check those out. First up, tried and true MPX. This is the long 16-inch MPX, chambered 9mm rifle. Great competition style gun if you're into PCC shooting. Fun, fun gun to run around with. Much cheaper to shoot than 5.56, being 9mm. Not much, because everything is expensive. But solid ergonomics, run well. This is the latest generation of them. Extremely control friendly, ambidextrous, which I think every rifle should be nowadays. Mag catch, bolt catch, all that good stuff on that side. Flat trigger, in case you want to go fast. Runs the dual spring buffer system, all internal. No tube, collapsing buttstock, MPX. Super awesome. Come check these out. Now, these two are kind of my feature products. If you guys are ever on Instagram or social media, you've probably saw a little while ago SIG dropping a whole bunch of new stuff. And these are two of the coolest things out of that, group of stuff being dropped. First up, we got the 365 Fuse. And so what is special about this? Oh, another flavor of 365. What is it actually? So they've kind of blurred the line between the 320 and the 365 in the sense this is a full-size gun. It's just on a thinner profile. You're getting full-size grip. You're getting a 4.5-inch barrel, 4.5-inch barrel, 4.3-inch barrel. So you're starting to get into that compact size Glock 19, 320 compact, that size length barrel, optics plate, raised sight, fiber optic, all this good stuff. Controls. But what's special about these, they come standard with a 21 rounder. And they just keep shoving more and more bullets into 365s. Eventually they're going to have, 50 round. No, I'm just kidding. They come standard with a 21 rounder, which will be backwards compatible to your macro style mags. So you can stick these into older 365 guns, and you can stick older 365 macro mags into here in case you're looking for a carry gun. You want it to be a little more flush. you don't need the 21 rounder. You can keep the 21 rounder on your belt, and a flush fit 17 in the actual gun. But these are slick little guys. Fuse. It kind of falls into, I would call the category of like the Glock 48, where its size profile is that of a bigger gun. It's more thin. Little bit of improved controls on it. The mag catch is extended, which is nice. It's got the X series flat trigger, which is nice. These are pretty slick little blasters, and they're really not that expensive. Honestly, this one's $6.99. Comes with several of these 21 rounders. So the 365 Fuse, the newest 365 offering from SIG, pretty nifty. Now this is the one I was most excited about, not necessarily on its practicality, but more so on its cool factor. And these have been around a while, but now they're coming direct from SIG, from the factory, and this is the 320 Flux Legion. All in Legion Gray, but it's coming pre-installed with a brace, all the good stuff in a Flux Raider. And if you've been trying to get a Flux Raider, you will find that they are very hard to get your hands on because they're an awesome, nifty little system. So what this kind of does is this converts basically a 320 fire control unit into more of a PDW style package, away from a traditional pistol frame into, like I said, more of the PDW style frame. It's got an extendable brace on it, pretty nifty. It's got optic mounting capabilities. It has iron sight peepholes. Comes with 30 round mags on, you can strip mags, multiple extra mag holder. Pretty neat little deal into a very compact package for, running around on the range, pretending to be cool guy stuff. Now, the little I have messed with this, what I can honestly say about it is, you would think, it's going to be relatively intuitive to AR controls. It's not. It's kind of a hybrid, weird deal where it has a safety mechanism. It has multiple mag release mechanisms, depending on what you want to do. If you want to pull, a single mag, you can, or a thumb single mag, you can. Or if you hit this one, it drops both mags at the same time for reload purposes, right? So we're locked back to the rear, and I want to pull them both. I can pull both of those and reload all together. I messed it up the first time, but like that. So it's pretty nifty. Comes with the brace, right? You get the brace and do all the good stuff with it. But these are pretty freaking cool. And when they announced that they were coming out with these, I was pretty excited, basically being pre-built, that I didn't have to source all the stuff together. And they're relatively affordable for what they are. It's about $1,500 for what they are. So, like I said, comes with the 320 slide, 320 control unit, Flux Raider chassis, brace, all the good stuff. Walks right out the door with these. So come check these out. These would definitely be a neat range toy, or if you really want to get high speed with it, nightstand gun. So 320 Flux Raider. Got those. All right. So that gets me through majority of my sales stuff. What I don't have up here, there's going to be special pricing on Echelons and Prodigies from Springfield. PPKs, PPSs from Walther. I got swag for Benchmade and Glock purchases. So if you're after one of those, come check them out. I got Savage rifles marked down. I got trail bundles on Savage stuff. So, scopes, rings, ammo, that kind of stuff. With hunting season coming up, if you're looking for, getting into hunting or looking for another rifle for hunting, the Savages make a great Great add-on to that. Let's see. Duke Cannon's marked off. So if you like smelling good and looking good, Duke Cannon's a good brand for that. That covers a lot of that. Now, into training stuff. I got training up on the calendar. August is ready. You guys are seeing this. It's already been there. So hopefully some of you guys have already signed up for stuff in August. If you haven't, please do that. Because we love having you. We love, spending time with you on the training. One of our favorite things to do. I think that kind of covers all the boring sales, good stuff like that. We can kind of get into my podcast segment. And I try to not make these super sales pitchy on the back end, right? Like I just bombarded you with a bunch of sales pitches and different stuff like that. Which these are all great deals. So don't get me wrong. Like I'm not lying to you in the sense of I'm trying to use car salesman you. And like I said, I try to make the back half segment less sales, but I'm going to disclaimer this, that there is going to be a sale aspect to this because it's going to focus on memberships. And really where I'm going to go with that is I'm going to link into July's podcast where I talked about, setting up a training plan, doing all this other stuff and preparing yourself to do that. I thought this would be a good follow-on, a good caveat into that, because just like everything else in the world, we're paying more to do less is what it feels like. And all politics and other stuff aside, and that's just how it is in this immediate moment. And, if you're a regular person, you understand that just because it's that way doesn't mean the world stops. And we have to be more conscientious about our spending, about, how we're budgeting, how we're doing different things, and how are you going to prioritize the hard-earned money you guys are making versus, everything else that you have to. I got car payment. I got to get groceries. I got kids. I got back to school supplies. There's a lot of stuff to it. And I understand. And so hopefully this, I assume a lot of you that are watching this are relatively into, the firearm space, practicing, training, doing different stuff like that. If you're new to the firearm space and you're seeing this for the first time, welcome, obviously. However, I would like to think that firearms do play some sort of part in your life, being in there shooting, hunting, collecting, doing whatever. And you're finding yourself into a choice of how do I continue my hobby when everything else costs what it costs, right? Like, stuff's expensive. Don't get me wrong. Bullets are expensive. Guns are expensive. And I understand. However, they're, not a free option, right? It's not like I can just manufacture my own bullet. If you have the capability of manufacturing bullets and, you're shooting on, owned land, then awesome. But for a lot of us, we don't necessarily have space to exercise, our gun ownership, right? Shooting. Obviously, I have a range here that I want you to come shoot with us. But instead of paying lane fees every time, you might consider looking at doing one of our memberships. And like I said, disclaimer, this is a little bit of a sales pitch, but there is a reason for it. Our memberships, we have different levels. We have basic range levels that are, just range benefits. We have the executive levels, both family, senior, I say both, all three, executive, senior, executive, family. And those have varying costs based on the level. And what those get you into is you get all the same range benefits as the basic. However, you get additional benefits on the retail side, discounts on firearms, discounts on ammo, different stuff like that for a flat fee. Basically where it boils down to is the usage rate. I'm coming and shooting all the time and I'm spending a bunch of money, then you should absolutely be looking into our membership. Which membership, contracts, all the scary words. However, if you are actually using it, it will save you a ton of money, and you will be able to continue, using your firearms, practicing with your firearms, shooting on the range. And like I said, there are benefits to it. Essentially what happens is if you use it 3 times a month, if you come shoot and do nothing else 3 times a month, you are in the green as far as a lot of our membership fees go. And basically once a week, 3 times a month, once every, week and a half, however you want to do it. If you find yourself shooting that much and you're not signed up as a member with us, you're costing yourself extra money. And I want to, get here to save you money. I want to help you continue to participate in, the Second Amendment and all this other, competitions, different stuff like that. If you're buying a lot of guns and you're not one of our members, you are literally wasting money. Come sign up for the memberships because, let me rephrase that. Come sign up for a membership if you are in a position where it will benefit you. Obviously, I want everybody to come sign up for a membership, right? If I could have a bajillion members, I would love that. From a business standpoint, that's awesome for us. However, that doesn't always fit into everybody's lifestyle, and I understand. But if you are in the category of you are expending more than you should be, maybe you need to talk to me about signing up for a membership because I can save you money, right? Like, which sounds counterintuitive for me to tell you, spend less money with me. But I'm hoping, through your membership that I'd see more different stuff like that. Like, I mean, it's the realistic, expectation of a business, right? I want you to come here more and I want you to participate in my sales and my other stuff more. And I can do that potentially with you being a member. Just so you guys know, it is August. Cutting in my intro here real quick. Membership deal going on in August. It's a back to school membership deal. There's going to be benefits for teachers, college students over 18 with valid school ID for the month of August. Come check out the store for details. Back to your normal program of me rambling. So there are benefits to the memberships, right? Like once you sign up for a membership, you're added to our newsletter list. And guess where a lot of our stuff comes through? Guess where if you're new to this and you've somehow stumbled onto this video, you get these every month, right? You get me rambling towards the camera, towards you, every month. And it's a good time. At least I try to make it a good time. I probably think I'm a lot more entertaining than I really am. But, emails, different stuff like that, you get onto our email list, which a lot of you guys that I'm talking to are probably already on that list through either being a member or but you guys get to, I'm going to ask you guys to act as brand ambassadors. And maybe you're seeing this video, right? The dozens or hundreds of you that are seeing this video. You have a friend who may fall into that category and, help me help them, right? Tell them, come in here and see us. If they absolutely hate it, great. No skin off my nose. Thank you for coming by. Awesome. But you may put them into a position where I can save them a little money and help them continue to participate in the shooting sports. And I would love to do that. And I want to emphasize that it's set up for you to benefit more so than me to make a bunch of money. Because, we love the shooting community. We love Oklahoma City. We love, you guys around us. We love, we get people from all over the state. We get people from out of state. We, love having them in here. So that kind of my awkward segue out of this. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Come check out our Guns of the Month. Come shoot with us on the range. Sign up for training. We can't wait to see you.